So I finished watching Pit Babe. I finished watching it, episode 4. And, like I said before, Way can go. He can go. Like, he's not needed. What does he add to the plot? Nothing. I've not seen anything. But pathetic and desperate. That's all I see. But, yeah, like, they spent, like, what? Almost 20 minutes on Way doing the most. Like, almost every other word out of his mouth was Charlie. Like, sir. And it's crazy to me how no one else is picking up what he's putting down. Everything out of his mouth is, he's trying to blame everything on Charlie. Adrian outside, oh, it must be Charlie. The mailman was late with the mail. Oh, it must be Charlie. Like, he's trying to blame everything. Like, when those people were trying to stop Babe from his race by, like, beating him up or whatever in the middle of the street, which I thought was crazy. Anyway. He was trying to put it on Charlie. He was like, who do y'all think could do that? And he was looking at Charlie the whole time. Like, I'm like, you guys don't see what he's trying to put down? Like, Alan and Babe, they're talking about, it's definitely Tony. It's definitely Tony. And Way over here trying to put it on Charlie. Like, sir, why would Charlie do that? Like, Way's, like, up in his mind, he don't be thinking straight. All he knows is that Charlie is too close to his imaginary man, and he gotta separate them. Cause what part of that scenario made any kind of sense in his mind? That Charlie was the one that set all that up. What? He's like, oh, someone definitely set that up. Yeah. I wonder who that could be. Like, sir, go pipe down somewhere. And then he was trying to like blame when Babe's car got messed up or whatever. He was trying to put down Charlie too. Like, sir, Charlie wasn't even there. You gotta ask somebody else. He was trying to say it was Jeff. Like, sir, Jeff does something different. He don't be messing with all that other mechanical stuff in there. You need to ask somebody else that was up in there. Okay? Jeff does the horsepower and the stuff with the computer. Ask somebody else about the mechanics. Okay, you got all these other people in here. I still don't know what Sonic, and I don't even know the other boy's name, but the two that be doing the vlog, what do they do at the garage? Are they mechanics on the side? I don't know. But, hey, it just seemed fishy to me. And then we move over, and then I guess that Jeff and Charlie are living together. I'm not mad. The economy is tough out here. We all can't be living in these high-priced apartments. I understand. You need a roommate. And plus, they on a mission and stuff. They gotta stay close. They don't know what Daddy Tony gonna do. He might pop out of the woodwork. Okay, so they gotta stay close. And then, I don't remember the dude's name, but he's the secretary / bodyguard / assistant for Tony. And then now they going after Pete. Pete is, mind you, supposed to be Way's man. But Pete is one of the sons, I believe. And I'm like, the plot is thickening. It's thickening. Pete, need to hurry your ass up. Okay? So I believe Tony is going to have a conversation with Pete of how to get over there and mess things up with the, for Babe and everything. And then that's when Wade comes into the picture. Okay, because I guess Pete gonna say something to him that's gonna, yeah, I like that. I like what you're saying, because I don't know. Pete gonna say something that's gonna have Wade betray his best bud, his imaginary boyfriend. And I'm like, okay. But how you think that's gonna feel? Like, you doing the weird stuff. I told you, like, Wade was doing weird stuff this episode. Like, when he pulled out that phone and showed Babe those pictures talking about, it was, I guess, like a dating app, or basically their version of Tinder. It was like, these are hand-picked alphas. I'm like, sir, Hand-picked. Talking about, I know what you like. Sir, you're doing a bit much. A bit much. Just say you want him to be with you. And only you. Talking about, you got all these good senses, but I'm never your type. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you just sound hurt. You just sound hurt. That's what it seems like to me. And then it was at some kind of like a restaurant or whatever. And he was like holding his hand. I'm like, get off of him. Get off of him, Way. You doing too much touching and grabbing. I don't appreciate it. And then we saw Jeff's powers. I'm like, okay. I see you. I like your powers more than I like Babe's powers. Okay? We can see into the future. Getting a Raven. Baxter. Okay? I like what I see. I like what I see. Okay? And then I was looking at Charlie when he's all outside the house, ringing the doorbell, trying to get into the house, calling. I'm like, sir, go home. Go home. We need to go back to the drawing board, figure out another plan, another access points. Because this isn't working. This is giving desperate. This is what Way does. And it's sad and pathetic. And you need to go home. You need to go home. You need to stand up. You need to stand up. Because if it was me, he was doing all that crazy stuff, all them tendencies that he has, of putting hands on people, like he was in the locker room. No, we would have been going back and forth. You just gonna be standing there looking at him. Talking about, why, babe? Why, babe? What'd I do? No. You need to stand up. Stand up, okay? Because his ego is very big right now. Even Kim was like, come on now. Sorry. Keep acting this way, you're going to lose. And if it's just me, getting onto Kim, it's just me, but like when Kim went up against that gate, I was like, ooh, like I'm always one for a go ship. I already know both of them posted their own partner, but I felt the tension. I felt it. I was like, the temperature is rising and I like what I see. I like what I see. I would not be mad if someone wrote a fan fiction about Kim and Winter. I would not be mad. I would read it. I would. Because I like what I see. Like, the temperature is rising. The tension is there. Kim always got his foot on his neck. Always got his foot on Winter's neck. And I'm like, yes. Put him in his place. Put him in his place. I love it. I love it. Next episode, I saw that preview for next episode. I had to watch it like 2-3 times. And I'm like, this is a hospital, right? This is a hospital, right? Let's not... what is y'all doing? Like, Charlie, get off top this man. We in the hospital. There's other patients in here. What are you doing? You all on top of this man, rubbing his head, kissing on his hands and stuff. Oh my gosh. Get off of him. My gosh. Like, take this to the house. Take this to that house that dungeon / factory, dark behind house. Because this is a hospital. What are we doing? And then Way is doing, it looked like Way doing some weird stuff again. Like, are we surprised? No. Am I disappointed? Always. Like, it's nothing new. Nothing different. Always the same damn shit with him. But, I'm interested. Hopefully, because I think next episode is when Charlie is going to be racing for Babe. So hopefully it picks up a little bit more. And we see some new stuff. And I forgot the boy's name. But he's at the garage too. And he's supposed to be a racer too. I wonder when they're going to let him start racing. I wonder. Hopefully it's soon because I want to see what he got. But yeah, it was good this week. I'm interested for next week when Charlie actually starts racing. Okay? And then I think that's when... Next episode is when Babe realizes that his alpha powers are going. And then when he said it, Charlie was just smiling. I'm like, But yeah, until next week.